We got professional matchmaker versus 10. Let's see.
Hi, my name is Dylan. So you might recognize me from the personality versus appearance video. I guess you guys wanted me back, so here I am. Happy to be here.
But this time, Dylan has some help.
I am a professional matchmaker.
Simone.
3 of my 4 closest friends are all dating men that I set them up with. I worked for 2 different matchmaking companies. The first client that I ever met with that I was assigned.
That's crazy that they
also
have
got
these
married to her
companies.
match. And that to me was like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Like, this is something that, like, this is the job I'm meant to have.
So she's gonna matchmake for him.
Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Simone.
I would love to hear a little bit about your background.
Oh, she's gonna play matchmaker.
So I have
okay.
2 sisters, one older, one younger. So I am the dreaded middle child, but it's not that bad, you know. Talking to girls is not as bad as maybe someone who doesn't have 2 sisters. Because of that, I have a lot of like female friends as well.
Female friends?
Like things that endear you to a person. Like it could be behaviors or like a personality trait, like things that you find charming that just draw you to someone.
I feel like it's the way they carry themselves when they walk into
way
a
they
room.
carry. Yep, facts.
That's the first thing I'm looking for. It's like, oh, do you have a good smile? Do you have a good energy? I'm gonna turn my head and like, okay, who's this person? You know?
Yeah. So we need people who have strong sense of direction, outgoing, confident in their own skin.
Yep. Type
if
shit.
you were to like distill some of the most important things that you're looking for in a partner into like 3 things, what would those 3 be?
She has really good questions to be. Bruh, she is good at matchmaking for surely.
Definitely goal-driven.
Okay.
Goal-driven.
You have a sense of humor.
Humor.
And having that banter back and forth is,
Banter.
I feel like it's just a need, you know? I feel like I just want to be able to like say something and then you say something back and we're just joking around having fun.
Some wit.
Type shit.
I love it.
There's a certain type of girl that I just do not really vibe with.
Okay.
More like alternative dressing type of girls.
Okay.
I
Alternative
can't really
dressing?
put a finger on it. It's just more of a feeling that I have and it's just like an energy type of thing.
Yeah, you
I
gon'
found
know.
out through dates that those are just not my type of girls. But you know what? More power to them.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they can express.
He talking
themselves
about
that way.
these
And do you
bitches.
see yourself getting
He
married?
talking about these right there. I already know it.
Yes, that's something I'm looking forward to. Finding my one true love and like having kids and attending their baseball games and their soccer games and all that.
Type
I
shit.
want to be a dad. Like I feel like
I
I'd be a great
want to
dad.
be a dad.
Awesome. That's
Type
really
shit.
sweet.
I
Type
have
shit.
one question.
For me?
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if I'm just vibing with someone who's just completely not what I told you at all.
Yeah.
Like how would you approach that?
9 times out of 10, the person that you end up with isn't exactly, it doesn't come in the like shape and box that you thought. So I would really champion that for you, unless there was something like a glaring deal breaker. Like if she didn't want kids or something, I'd be like, okay, you might have chemistry, but you're not compatible.
Right.
But if she's maybe a little alternative and you actually find that charming, I'd be like, that's really cool, Dylan. You're like expanding your horizons and learning more about yourself. Yeah.
Okay. Cocktail hour.
Nice to meet you.
Oh shit, let's see the ladies.
You guys all look so wonderful.
Okay. I think he's gonna either go with probably her, maybe the black girl. I don't know if he like black women or not. Maybe the Asian shorty. Maybe shorty all the. Bro, this dress is just ridiculous. Like the drip.
I'm Dylan. It's so great to meet you guys. Ready to rumble.
I don't know. We gonna see his type
I
though.
do have one question just to kind of get the ball rolling. If you had to describe your dating life,
If you had to
in,
describe
like, a
your
movie
dating
title,
life
what would you
in a
say?
movie title.
Because I have mine.
Crazy stupid love.
Crazy stupid love.
Crazy and stupid. Yeah.
That's a pretty good title.
Series of unfortunate traumatic events.
Damn, a series of unfortunate. Nah, that's crazy.
Mine is 50 first dates.
50
okay?
first dates.
It's been a lot.
My movie title would be Lonely. Oh God, how long will this last?
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's a good one.
Okay, I want to jump in with a question. I'm
I
curious,
think we know-
what is the best
Just
like
shut up.
compliment that you've ever
Shut up, chat.
That I'm stable. Okay. Well, like I got my life together now, and like I have a good job. I'm
Okay,
nice,
okay,
and they're
Naz.
Like, you got it.
complete? That's awesome.
I love that.
A couple years ago, one of my really good friends, she told me that, like, even though I'm not the type of person who says a lot, I'm, like, very intentional with my words, and she really appreciated that.
That's a really good one.
That's a great compliment.
My favorite one recently has been I love your energy. And
Energy
that
type
says
shit.
a lot to me because I just want to have everyone comfortable in my presence.
I was walking and some guy was like, "Oh my god, you're so powerful." And I was like, "Oh."
You're so powerful.
I think that's sensible.
What is everyone's deal breakers?
I have a big family. Like I love seeing my
Oh,
family when
family?
I see them. So like it's kind of just like we're different people if you don't connect with your family.
Type shit.
Relationship with my little sister.
Little sister?
My little sister, she's like my best friend, and I really want the person I'm with to just like be her best friend too.
Type
And
shit.
if you're like not best friends with her, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong
How
with
old's
you.
your sister?
She's turning 19.
I have a
19.
young sister who's 19.
Really?
Yeah, 2 sisters.
Controlling.
Okay.
So like
Controlling.
you can't have friends of the opposite sex, or like you can't go out without him.
Dylan has a lot of friends that are girls, so that's not a red flag for him.
I think that's a green flag.
It's a green flag.
Openness to change because
Man,
you
where
could
the
be anywhere on the
Where have these girls ever? Where have these girls been? Talk about that's a green flag that you have women friends. Every girl I've ever met. Oh, your friend. You got a lot of female friends. Oh yeah, we can't fuck with you. Oh no, you a lot of girls like. No, we can't fuck with you. Like what? Where did these bitches come from?
that, but then if you decide like I am in this place and I want to be somewhere else, then you can, you know.
I
pretty
think
much
I seen.
anything
I
you
think
do
I remember
better,
seeing her on the
so as long as
episode
they have
too
that, I think
before.
it's only up.
I agree with that one heavy because like as just me personally, I feel like I've gone through a lot of transitionary periods where I've definitely like changed as a person. So I feel like I would want the person to be open to, you know, growing and like changing and self-reflecting. So I feel like that's a great one.
And then also, and it's okay if you don't know because you're young, but like, do you see yourself getting married and having a family? Is that something that's like far off for you, or were you born and were like, I always knew I wanted to be a mom? I'm curious if we want to go in order.
Yeah, I'm scared of birth.
She said, "I'm scared of birth."
I'm not jealous of you guys.
Like I love the relationship that like I have with my mom, and I would love to.
What's
like,
good,
have a
Surreal?
relationship with her.
I'm good, my brother.
Follow-up question.
Working,
Son or daughter or
doing
daughter,
my
son?
thing. You feel
What's
me?
the-
You see me up here grinding, getting the stream and shit
Obviously,
done. How you been, though, my boy?
But I've always just wanted to have like a little baby girl.
Do you see yourself being a girl dad?
Baby girl.
Everyone
Girl
says I'm a
dad.
girl dad.
Yeah.
Everyone says I'm a girl dad. I'm like, okay, I can see it. Like I definitely want a daughter too. I definitely want both.
I didn't have like the best family life growing up, so I definitely want to like break that cycle, have my happy little family, and I could be the mom that I always wanted to have and didn't get to have. But I love my grandma. She stepped up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. W grandma. W grandma.
My dream is to be a mom. I literally work with kids and like.
Hey,
oh my God,
she
I just
works with
love
kids.
I would
She
have,
loves
10 if I
kids.
could, but
Oh yeah,
honestly,
that look. He looking. He
not
like,
that
oh
way.
yeah,
I
he
already
like
know
that.
I'm not gonna do
He
that.
looking like, oh yeah, I like that.
Because I already have like kids at work, so two's enough.
Actually, ideally, I don't think I'd have kids. I want to get married. I've imagined myself being a mom, and I think I'd be a good one. I think my only requirement if I have children is at least 2, just because I would want my kid to have siblings.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there like a reason why you're not leaning towards kids or?
You know, like shaping somebody seems like a really big responsibility, and maybe because I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, that would be so overwhelming that maybe I can't fathom it.
Right.
Also, global warming.
Yeah.
Like climate change is getting bad.
Global
and
warming.
I don't want my
See
grandkids.
what's happening in New York?
Yeah, the flooding. Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm kind of just like, in this economy, maybe not the best idea, but I think eventually down the line, once I'm more financially set, I would want to have kids.
Yeah, I think it's definitely very important that you don't bring another person into this world unless you're ready and capable to. So definitely being financially stable is probably a good idea.
First of all, you guys are all amazing and so beautiful, and I've had so much fun learning
Simone will
about
now
what you're
pick her
looking
top
for.
5 matches.
And this is obviously very much based on who I think is compatible rather than like anything else. So I just want to make that clear. I'll start with London. I think that you have a really outgoing energy. You're very witty. That was something that was really important to Dylan. You seem super driven and really active. So I think there's a lot of really like great overlap. Melissa, I also felt that like you have just a very like easygoing, like peaceful energy,
Yeah.
but also like very outgoing.
Said I've been
like,
good, bro.
unselfconscious.
Just chilling. You said, you
You're
know,
just,
I
like,
just
really
saw Cam
lovely,
today.
and I loved your
Nah, it's
answers.
crazy. I was
So
just trying to,
think that,
I was just trying to
there's some
see what Cam was
compatibility
doing too.
there.
He ain't hop on the game.
Cassidy, I felt that you are like very driven. I was a little unsure about the kids thing because that's like maybe a potential conflict, but I also think with like when it comes to love and dating, like not everything is gonna align perfectly in terms of box checking. Naz, I felt you guys have medicine in common, which is like really cool. Also, I loved that.
What
you
was
were
y'all
like,
doing though,
very,
Surreal? You and
candid about
Cam, you
being,
had the
like,
little,
discovering,
you had a
like,
workshop or
a more
something?
boundaried approach to dating, and that's something that Dylan has expressed to me is like a similar pattern.
Is that like his best friend?
Okay.
No, so the video I'm watching is she's a matchmaker. So she's a professional matchmaker. So like she's going, he told her before like the video what he like look in women and qualities and stuff, and he was just asking the females questions, and she's determining who she thinks is a match for him.
Okay, sorry, Jasmine. You also have like a very grounded self-confidence, and I liked that you were like really open about the things that you aren't set on yet, that you like do everything 100%, because that also feels very kind of like congruent with where Dylan is at in his life. So those were the people that I think there's like little seedlings of compatibility.
I feel like you nailed
So
it.
yeah, we had a monthly training.
Ryan and Hera, she
Yeah,
got it.
a matchmaker. I ain't never seen a professional matchmaker either too, which is crazy.
Hello.
All right.
I hug people.
Okay.
I hug people.
Oh, she wanted a hug.
Hi.
Good.
Feel nervous?
A little bit, but then I was like, you know,
Coming
whatever
into
happens,
it.
happens.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Is that the type of energy like you'd be carrying into like a relationship or like? What do you
Yeah,
think?
I'm very much like allow emotions or feelings kind of flow.
Her
and
nose is big
go
as
wherever
fuck.
they go.
You said you guys had a monthly training? Oh, okay. Yeah, that monthly training is
For
pretty
first dates, I
fire.
think it's good to have a lot of talking. So I'll do like drinks and dinner. I
Drinks
think
and
that you know,
dinner?
having a little mimosa or something can kind of help loosen you up and let
Type
the
shit,
conversation
type shit.
flow. I love doing activities and like watching movies, but I feel like that's best for like a fourth or fifth date because you want to spend like the first couple times really getting to know someone and seeing if you're compatible. How about you?
First date wise, I'm definitely more of an activity.
See, I'm not gonna lie, Jasmine, she seems cool as hell, Surreal. She seems like she seems cool and dope, and she actually seems cool, but she seems like she talks a lot, don't she, man? Like, but she knows what she's talking about, but
Watching
she's-
movies, but I feel like that's best for like a fourth or fifth date because you want to spend like the first couple times really
it
getting
just said watching movies and stuff is best for like a fourth or fifth date. Like, I don't know, maybe I just don't think like that. Nigga, a movie, nigga, we can chill and watch a movie. It don't matter.
to know someone and seeing if you're compatible. How about you?
First date wise, I'm definitely more of an activity type of guy.
Yeah.
I feel
Now,
like
first date for
me,
sure.
it
We can
takes
do
off
activities.
some of that pressure that you have when you're first meeting someone. Let's take some of that tension off by diverting our attention to something that we can talk in between and kind of like bounce off each other. What's your ideal second date?
Well, I can't sit down face to face.
Okay.
Yeah, as we're doing that. But I don't like sitting down and having dinner. I like to like be walking or doing something and being outside.
Type shit.
I think
Being
the main
active.
thing is just being able to talk. But I would ideally like second date is like, you know, you get into some of the deeper, not deep, not super deep, but like you get to know each other on more of a deeper level.
All right, I like that. Yeah, I feel like we've had the most similar career plans. So I just want to ask. you,
What
like,
was your
made
first
get
date?
nervous?
Me and my girlfriend, when we first
always
met,
known I wanted to help
she came. So our first time meeting, she picked me up after work, and she came over to my house, and we chilled, and we were literally watching a movie, and that was like our first like time meeting and kicking it, hanging out together and shit. You feel me? And then well, now that was like a second time. That was like second or third time. That was like the second time she came over my house and picked me up. I think the first time, if I'm not mistaken, we ended up going to, I think we went to like Delta Shores or something like that, Surreal. We ended up going to like go get some food or something, I think. I don't remember what it was. I know the very first place that we went out to eat though, like restaurant wise, was BJ's. But
Yeah, I don't really.
me and my
wanna
girl
be
ended
med
up
school.
going
just
somewhere.
really
I don't
just
remember where we
wanted
went.
to
Somewhere to
bring
bite,
when I
get
get
something to
there.
eat, and then
So
the second
previous
day
dates
she
that
came
I've
over my
had,
house and we just chilled.
Ugly.
It's a long journey, but it is worth it. I will say that. But when I was in nursing school, I did a pediatric rotation on an oncology floor, and then I fell in love with this like little 2-year-old that I had, and I was like, I kind of love this. Like I love kids, so I was like, this is perfect.
I love kids as well. I don't know if that was apparent when I was talking about
Okay,
it
that's chill,
earlier,
but nah,
but
for real, we
I
was
feel like
chilling.
just
We was
gravitate
chilling for
towards
real.
me. We just run around, have fun, you know.
What was
It's
your
definitely
what was your
inspiring
first date,
to
Surreal?
The physician that I work with.
Where'd you
and
take
his
where'd you
things.
take your girl
It's kind of
or a female on your first place?
wanting to do medicine, so that's I'm super happy that I picked the right thing and not the wrong thing. So music. Do you sing?
Yes.
Guitar?
She
piano?
sings?
I used to play electric guitar when I was really little. I had like a black and white Hello Kitty guitar.
Guitar Hero?
Hey.
Okay, I've never played that.
No.
No, yeah, I know. Do you have any passions or anything?
I like to cook.
Me too.
Cook?
I love to cook.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, I love Japanese sweet potato and
Japanese
with,
sweet
like,
potato.
A really good fish and then some vegetables.
Not gonna lie, I haven't had one yet. Looking for one. Hell
You're
yeah,
gonna get
Surreal.
the wrong answer.
As long as you don't say
Hey,
it's fine.
nothing. Hey, Surreal. Don't let me set you up on a blind date. I'll get you right.
I would say.
Hey,
honestly,
Surreal, I'll get you right, boy.
Eggplant.
Eggplant. That's
I know.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
like-
I thought you were gonna say like broccoli.
Okay.
That's the wrong answer?
That's the wrong answer.
No,
Interesting.
not broccoli.
You said you've been snowboarding for about like 4 seasons,
This
right?
is this will be my first.
Okay, cool. Planning many trips soon.
Yeah, I normally either go up alone
Bet.
or
No,
like,
I'm for real,
I'll meet
sir.
some
I'm gonna hook you up, boy.
Dude, it's fun because you can be like in your head.
I want to do it so bad.
haven't?
But I feel like if I die,
Okay, but you're on a mountain with like people.
but what if I'm on like a back road or a back country?
But then you can save those for like the group sessions.
I guess.
You
you're
know.
right. I guess.
Are you familiar with love languages?
Familiar, yeah.
Okay, I'm curious, like, when you do really like someone, what are ways that you express affection?
Oh gosh. I do like physical touch, but I'm not a PDA person. I'll hold your hand in public, but if you're like on me, I'm gonna like please don't touch me.
How do you feel about PDA?
Don't like it.
You don't like PDAs?
I feel like there's a time and a place, and that is neither the time or the place.
Bruh, Surreal, how do you feel about PDAs? I mean, you said you haven't had a girl, but like, do you feel like public attention, like showing your girl, like, kissing? I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but like, I don't mind. Like, I'll kiss my girl. I'll show her love. You feel me? I'm not gonna tongue her down out. You feel me?
Place.
I
Okay.
get uncomfortable even watching it, so I'm like, why would I want to make someone uncomfortable?
Yeah, especially you've been to like Disneyland, it's just like,
They're like,
it's like,
baby.
bro, like we're in line. This is a family place, okay?
There's Mickey right there, bro. Like, chill.
Do you have a type? Have you picked up on like recurring patterns?
I don't. I want their head to be like physically bigger than mine because no,
I
okay,
don't
like
think I've ever heard that.
no,
I've
but
never heard
if you
that.
look at like couples that look good and it's like, oh yeah, they work. The guy's head is always bigger than the girl's because
Like holding hands, like kiss here and there, but don't be doing too much. Nah, facts. I don't like, yeah. Like, you know how some females be touching on dudes in public and all types of stuff, but the reason I paused this here is because she said, me and my girlfriend gets compliments about us looking good all the time. And she said good looking couples, the guy always has a bigger head than the female. But I always said my girl has a big head. I mean, it's like,
couples that look good and it's
I
like, oh
don't
yeah,
know.
they work. The guy's head is always bigger than the girl's because it's weird to like have like a head like this.
Is my head bigger than hers?
I think it is. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's bigger. That's awesome.
Very cool.
Thank you, Cassidy.
So nice.
So nice to meet you. Thanks. I love the big head thing.
the big head thing is crazy.
Thanks, Jonathan. Nice to meet you.
No, this is gonna be hard. I feel like I've made some great connections there.
I think it's between two people for me, and I can't tell. I can't tell because very different energies.
Yes.
It's between two people, don't you
It
think?
is between two
Yeah.
people. How does she know me?
He said, how does she know me?
Yeah, I think so. It's like a gut feeling as much as it is like analytical. So there's always room for error, which is the beauty of matchmaking to begin with when it's a human and not a dating app. So I'll start with Melissa. I didn't feel that you guys kind of were pulling a similar thread. The conversation didn't quite become like easeful, and I perceive maybe you guys have slightly different senses of humor. You are first to be set free.
You are first to be set free, that bitch said.
Cassidy, similar thing about sense of humor and just like banter is that maybe you guys would have a perfectly, I think all of you guys would have a great first date. It's more I'm betting in terms of like avatars in my head of longevity. And I didn't quite feel that energy between you guys.
Yeah, Cassidy's not his girl for sure.
Next, I would say Nas.
Nas?
You guys have so much in common.
He wanted her. See, matchmakers ain't, see, this is why I would never let somebody else determine the next person for me. Because look, he instantly was like, fuck.
Hey, Nas, you guys have so much in common. I was wondering if there would be a little bit more, like, the conversation would take off. I think the kind of, like, push-pull or, like, banter thing was maybe not as present as I felt with other matches, so.
No worries. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
That nigga is hot.
And then
He know he wanted her, bruh. His fit clean, but I would change his shoes to the Adidas Sambas. Nigga, the 4s is perfectly fine. What the fuck is some Adidas Sambas, nigga? Get the fuck out. He's good with the 4s.
Jasmine, you are just so impressive. You have so much clarity in your life. I think that you guys communicate maybe in different ways and have slightly different interests. And again, I think just that like playfulness, not to say that you're not both that way, but like manifests in slightly different ways.
So this is his
my
match?
final choice is London.
London.
I just felt like I barely had to step in at all through your conversation, that there was just like so much like laughter and like bits. You are
That nigga is not fucking with London as much as that other girl. I know that for a fact.
are slightly different than like what
L
Dylan had told
Matchmaker,
me
bro.
as his like tangibles,
Respectfully,
but
bro.
like it was like really fun to witness your conversation. Yeah, so that was my final choice for you.
He is not messing with her! Surreal, bro. You see it. He's like, oh, okay.
I agree with everything she said. You know,
Cap.
just think you're
Cap.
a super dope person as
Cap.
well.
Thank you.
Cap.
You as well.
Cap. Cap. Cap.
Drum roll.
Oh my
He
God,
wrote his top pick.
Why am I laughing? I picked this person because I felt like the conversation was flowing very well, and just long term, I feel like it'd be a good
If
fit.
it's this dumb
And
bitch, I
also
swear to
like
God, bro, I'm gonna be
banter
hot.
as well. So without further
Because he
ado,
looks so awkward.
I picked Nas.
What did I say? What did I say, bruh? Nas. I knew it, bruh. Like, he was hot. He was hot. He was like, you eliminated the bitch I wanted.
You actually, I felt like in the first round, I like immediately
Chatting.
was, like,
You're chatting. You're
there's
chatting. You're
chemistry
chatting.
there.
You're L at your job. You're not a professional matchmaker. Go sit your ass at home, bitch. Fuck
And
out
then
of
I
here.
thought that there was like some stops and starts when you met, but
For me, it was between London and Nas.
That was wild. I mean, I felt like we had a good connection. We had like the same
Look,
vibes.
look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Like, kinda
Don't
get
let that
more
girl. Don't let that
towards
girl try to
like,
matchmake y'all.
What do I do? What do I do now?
Do we like fight to the death?
To be fair to-
Yes.
Yeah,
I'd
she
say
was hella
like-
close, though,
like
I'm not gonna lie.
97% accurate. She's
She
great,
was hella
great at what
close,
she
though,
does.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm happy she was here with me, and she made this process a lot easier.
it's like such a joy that I've found myself in this position, and I think that matchmaking is the future, and dating apps are lovely,
yeah.
and there's nothing wrong with them, but I'm all for like the return to analog, so I'm proud to be in that space in this time.
Well, too bad you didn't get it right this time. See you on the next video. Oh, man.